United Nations. Yes, it's me one be sending me video and kwala esam so e wo form no. E wo apra e go mu outside. With the store into Abontin and LG Electronics and a computer until Friday came here now. It make us see ball where my community now. Things Angel TV for me, I think that's a very major step for me so far as this year is concerned, giving back society and using the platform to affect change in community. That is priceless for me, especially for the beginning of the year.
For me, for the first time, Mateo Dean was on Twitter. Back then, I wasn't so loud. I think the Mukana Mobeman, yeah.
You didn't match it.
Yeah. Oh, Saturday Twitter, yeah, attractive. White space, really blue.
Yes.
It was quite boring. But probably most squad didn't have a man here.
Alcoholics.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
Almost was wild.
That agenda was beautiful.
Since I was so, she say, baby, I do. Then I feel said, yeah, by a common answer, a mere lack of creativity, and then you do that, negative social media.
Number one, I think that we have a lot to do on our digital space in terms of education.
Right.
So education is number one. Education in the sense that practically when you go to some of the Western world and even in Africa, Rwanda and some Kenya and some beautiful, all those, trends and this and that happening, but there's a conscious effort to educate social media users. To see the positive side of social media. What can we do to amplify those who are doing something positive? I keep saying it's educational form. Recently, I think last 2 years or so, last 2 years, and I met and and some few other influencers who went to meet the then education minister. And I met yes, and I did too, and he said it's about time they introduce social media into the curriculum or the syllabus. Because whether we like it or not, the children are on TikTok.
True.
The children are on X, Instagram, and when you go on Ghanaian TikTok feed, it's crazy what the children are doing.
Right.
So what can we educate these young ones to know that right from school? Unemployment. Me, I'm a testimony of using social media to get to where I am today. So number one, like I mentioned, there should be an education right from junior high school to senior high school to the tertiary level. It should be like a general knowledge where people will be able to know what the digital world stands for. Now the world is moving digital. That's why, for me, I was actually finding it very funny to see when Honorable Jata on his nominee appointment went to see the House, and some of the questions that were coming from me, I wasn't really happy because I was sitting down as a digital creator to expect the people to ask him, to ask him, and as maybe say, Honorable Jata, who will be Minister of Communication and Digital, Technology. What's your plans to bridge the gap between Western world, more digital, or more transforming? Then they went to so for me, majority or the chunk of the time wasn't really invested in asking those questions. So education, our form.
Okay, education, baby. So even politics. A section of paying for no thought said social media.
Absolutely.
But
absolutely. It's the narrative. It's the narrative.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's an education, and for the first time, and I stand to be corrected, this is the first time I was a Ghanaian youth follow vetting. This is the first time. I have very attractive.
I think that social media has bridged the gap.
Yes.
First anchor. On your time was school where you and this or share TV and not hear radio.
Exactly.
But they say no, the favorite radio station, TV station, or social media on air man information.
Yes, they're streaming.
So Amana is simple.
I know more miss life feed the crown now, no, NGTV cut pieces.
Right.
Right. So education and again the eagerness to trend. The eagerness to trend in our space, people don't consciously think about the effect of content that people consume. Open in terms of it can be now trending. What I say, it's because social media, with most of my colleagues to how they caption You know, misleading, misinformation. You know, I think it's about time I will say, still honorable Jata also to me be found.
Inform more digital space in one.
Yeah,
never I mean Chawano. I'm say Jata. On the picture be I friend ya. Semi you almost report. Ono ankasa de abase say they say I know my approval no. Or making sure say disinformation, misinformation is out of the system. Or no, and post you on the page.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Yeah.
So, maybe some say you feel say yen passing, because soon says the same mete, say me can't say be a emphata, NCO be on my neck.
Exactly.
But obi to me, yes, or social media, no go free. The same bonus, and the crab bono, but set up studio, send me the AB crampo, with me and your baby, or go free. But yes, set it in ready a mass digital space.
Before that, you know, which institution or sector is responsible for guiding journalists in Ghana?
National Media Commission.
And
there's a GJ.
exactly.
A association. It is by choice.
Yes. I think say GJA should try to inculcate or try to bring on board content creators, because whether we like it or not, in as much as that traditional media is leading, now the digital space is also leading.
Right.
So there should be some sort of scrutiny, association to guide what we are doing. Even though we are freelancers, you know, there should be that. And yes, Sadia, and also BBA. Look at what happened to again Honorable Jata, where they were bringing his past tweets and all that. The same way to every content creator, everyone who finds himself or herself in that space, said, you face the consequences. So there should be an association, there should be some guidelines, there should be some scrutiny. Somebody out to me, I'm by one thing because I said, we should sanitize the space. And always, you know, Africa and as a Ghana, I mean, I make us say, almost say, Africa, West Africa, Pen, you know, let's not. I mean,
even West Africa,
yes,
Ghana,
yes. In terms of Africa, go and see what Rwanda is doing. Kenya, Morocco.
They are they say in Africa. So
I think say West Africa or Ghana, no, always we catch up so late.
It is social media, no. You find kind of syllabus.
Yes.
And
Ghana Education Service. It's about time I will say to me, and I'll call GIG.
Yeah.
All the media institutions in Ghana should start taking social media as a focus.
Okay.
The new media.
I think to the master's level, maybe this how.
No, because I'm currently reading my master's at UPS. I'm doing media and digital.
Okay.
Yes. So we should narrow it down.
Okay, I'm
from now junior high school, senior high school. I'm trying to master because imagine
now basics now.
Yes. Maybe a blog I'm do baby. I'm saying no, man. Course now. I need to upgrade myself. But imagine saying coming blogging as an early stage. I was senior high school as a course and an option I'm fire, and I'm sure saying come at trim.
But yeah, back when me say Kobby page so you don't see things negative. There's always impact driven stories and I push you on. In Kophobia, only almost say yes, Kophobia almost space no yes, but then I said, they mean deep numbers lechi, mean deep trends lechi, mean deep I want to be different. Then I'll set you out to be so different.
Before that, you know, what tweet baby? 21st August 2016. Or
me?
Yes.
Hey,
your vetting committee. Also, your achievement should make you humble.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's Spain, eh?
Yes. What pain is idea?
Upper.
Apart from the Amaken, which I'll revisit it later. So coming up, my environment changed a whole lot of things. Because me team will do so, some of the so, and then I could say, and then I could say, so as a kid growing up, I told myself that I don't know where I'm going to find myself in the future, but irrespective of my profession, I need to set a certain bar for myself and for Ghana.
Right.
So it is something that has been ringing. It's been by year, me opportunity and be a blogger, and I told myself that wow, this is, and I have been like this from inception. Whoever who have been following me from the beginning, polished to shine. What kind of you know, so I told myself that so me share space, and especially social media. Now we're trending. Now we're just saying, what can I do? Because apart from traditional media, now almost angel from a report, so classic, so on social media, who is going to represent that agenda? And I told myself that it's good to get the numbers, it's good to get a viewership, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be remembered for getting 1,000 views. I'm going to be remembered for using the platform to get water for a community.
Right.
You understand? And that has been my mindset, and it's all starts from the mindset. And when I started, like you said, most of my colleagues couldn't get the bigger picture and the philosophy because you say who started dreamer, who now who dream, no, who be and who dream, no. What I say, and today, to the glory of God, where that niche has taken me to will blow your mind.
Social interventions are taking zebra crossing.
Crazy campaign.
Carbon war, Medina, zebra crossing. So, when you drive a car, say we money more. Where do you use a car? Or not? What born war zebra crossing?
And it's a big offense.
Yes,
it's a huge. And you campaign from coming say zebra crossing no cry no. We are driving just like a traffic light. Who do wanna say when Jina? I have big offense.
Wrong. Who do okay? You have to slow down.
Yes.
Oh, but me say oh yes sir. If you know so and crashing eradication for you, what has been the most challenging yet satisfying project?
I'll start with the challenges. The challenges, you know, in our part of the world, which is Ghana. So we have the power social media, and so we have the power Ghana. Oh, we there. Oh, you know, oh, so we there. Oh, so we there. Yes. So we try to trumpet. Sorry to say, the stupidity than to empower those who are doing sensible things. Can you say? Sunday, I know or panelists, the way you guys discuss training issue and empowering people, no. You can't say, oh, Charlie, one bra lunch. Charlie, like, mommy, baby. But we see good things as normal, and we trumpet stupidity.
Yeah.
It's a challenge, but to encourage what this guy is doing and also to propel the young ones coming, to do same, you know, because social media, and I stand to be corrected. What I do, I don't see it even in the whole of the world. Say a blogger in US, a blogger in South Africa, a blogger using this platform to move into rural communities, to change the narrative for them to have a better life. I stand to be corrected. Like I tell you,
Rosie is a producer. Ben I busy, but now Rosie is a producer. Rosie, I think that
I mean, we need to use me as an example to, and because the young ones coming, you know, they are me, you know, almost anything, because they don't see any achievements. They don't see say, oh, say, Ebia. Kobby.Kyie, you know, it took the UN to invite me because they saw that I am contributing to the United Nations SDGs. Sustainable Development Goals. Oh no, so I got the email on Monday that we want. Let me cry when I'm going to come because to be invited to the UN, it was a big deal. I got the invitation on Monday. Thursday, I had to fly to the US. And because almost we couldn't crash and I'm but besides which people, few people really, but can be coaching baby and then can muscle can raise me and I may fire leaders me yes yeah. They are going to amplify it and they are going to train. But like I mentioned, I'm praying that the Ghana Education Service will sort of use social media to change the narrative and educate the young ones coming. And yes, if I tell you the number of people that through my interventions that I've provided water for them, it's crazy.
That's for me person over.
Kobby,
videos.
Oh, pictures. Oh, me tell myself.
We need to have this partnership. Even before our bizarre, bring it to us. Let's push it now. Partnership.
We have to.
How to drive change in those communities.
Because you know what, La Paz was once a village, and then never be away.
No correct. Right.
Kofodia was once a village, and I never Kofodia. So if we don't pay attention to the rural communities and empower them now, I bet you because in this age, a crabby ain't young soon. How many one a change soon? And quality formation.
Yes, you never believe it.
I said I can light no one said name room light.
Greater Accra region. One story na many we medical. Because stop being a medical. If we know could chair books in the desk. A Greater Accra. Accra, yeah.
Kobby Yanko na ebia no be person or follow on social media.
So person follow me. Mr. Munisa Mope sabe sa you will balloon. So yam mercy na follow you be so yeah and powerful and positive things.
Are doing great.